to Boardgames with Niramas. I'm Joseph, Draco is ready. It's time for the last solo playthrough, number 9 on the channel. Now, might not be the last, I might get back to this game at some point because I really enjoy it. But for now at least, it is the end of these 9 playthrough series, which has been really fun to do once every week, like having that going. So yeah, and this is the third of this campaign. It might be the best campaign I have played so far. We are at plus 21 right now after 2 played games. Discord pile is ready, everything is set up. Now we are, since there's only 8 named maps in the game, the 9th here is going to be on map 0, which I never played before. But this is weird to do this last, I guess, because this is sort of a, not a beginner's map, because that's map A, but this is the second one to go to before you start playing. The named ones, I just jumped straight into the named ones because I thought that was fun. Let's get started playing and see where it takes us. And of course we are going to start off here with some in-game goals and so on. Just get 2 here randomly. To have favorite zoo, which is the reputation one. That would have been good last time, but I like reputation in this game anyway. And the water thing with aquatic park can be tricky to pull off. Might be reputation, we'll see. Let's also get 3 of these. And that will be birds, alright. Herbivores, oh, we saw a lot of herbivore stuff in the last one, but okay. And predators, so we'll see what is left here. No continents this time, which is interesting. That's a bit of a different layout there for this time. Okay, let's take a look at the starting hand. So it's the penguin pool. It feels like I've seen this before, but I think there's 2 of these with a little bit of a difference. I don't know. Penguin pool is here, and this is all about birds, right? So each time you play a bird icon into your zoo, gain 2 appeal. Would be good if we're gonna go for birds. We'll see. Oh, here's a bird. Great hornbill. Pretty easy to play as well. And we don't need to care about the continents now, which is a nice change. The European adder, I don't think we're gonna go for that since we're, it's not reptile, and there's a petting zoo animal, but we had 2 last time, so we know they're kind of out. What is this? Bird breeding program. Okay, well, here we go. Bird stuff all the way. Africa, I don't know. Oh, global breeding program. This is the other one. We had the other breeding program in the last playthrough, and these are really good for claiming the conservation projects, of course. And then a little monkey. You know what? Let's keep these 4 then, because they all fit pretty nicely together in a sense. I think this could be a good match here. So let's keep these. Let's get rid of these. Let's talk a little bit about the map as well before we get started. We're going to do this as well. Let's do this right away so don't forget it. The bamboo, this is herbivore stuff. Release a herbivore, okay. Then a monkey, that's a bit tricky to play. We have Science Institute, which is just good for that. The Carcel, or Carcal, never know how to pronounce that. Tell me in the comment section. And a lion up there, okay. So map-wise, let's focus in here. There's a lot of good stuff here, because again, this is map 0, so it's amazing. Like, we don't have a special ability, but all these spots are 2 conservation points each. That sounds insane. So no matter what we go for, that's gonna be awesome. Then out here we have some X tokens, we have 10 money in the middle, moving a card down to 1 slot, we have some 5 monies, and we have 2 spots for 2 reputation, which again leads me to favorite zoo. It's probably gonna be a good fit here. And most important of all, on this map, just like on the A maps, the beginner maps, we have income of conservation points. This is amazing. We have to get this going as soon as possible. I want to get to I want to claim a 2 on one of these, just so we can get that started. I mean, could we get that in the first round? I don't know. We get like 2 birds right away. I don't know. Maybe that could be a thing. It would be great. And also this will get us reputation. Yeah. Okay, so we're starting to see some things come together here. We'll see how that works out in the long run. Now it's time for the first action of the game. We have cards up here, which I'm not that big of a fan of. I think I want to build this bird first, the great hornbill. That could be a good thing. Let's say we have 25. If we were to build a 2, then get this bird out, still have some money left, we could get the build up to 5 and build for something else, right? Build this on 4 right now, though. So, I mean, we could do something like build a 2, then it goes down to 1. We can do animals, play it, then we build up to 5 and build again. I think that's what we're going for. We're going to do build as our first action. And I want a 2, so that's what I'm going for, even though it's up there on 4. So the 2, I'm thinking, how are we on money here? So we have 21 left, so we will have 8 left after this, but it will go to 5. So getting more money now wouldn't be bad, because we could use them right away. And if we would start over here to get some money, we would be very close to getting the reputation, moving the car down, moving our way in here. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's start with this one. And I think we'll actually aim it like this, because this bird here, the hornbill, doesn't care about like water or mountain or whatever. So it's good to save this mountain water spot here, and that's 5 money back right away. So we actually made profit on that build. And that was our first action of the game. Let's move that down. Then let's do animals on 2, which means we can build 1 animal. So we'll play this. So it costs 13, no discounts or anything like that. Let's pay 25 and take 12 back. And let's see, he will move in here. We get 6 appeal. And actually I just realized maybe we should have done the penguin pool first, right? Because then we get 2 extra appeal when we play a bird. But yeah, that probably, no, but that now it takes 3 reputation. That's why, yeah. Okay, so bird is played, and this is the animals action. It moved in there. Now we can place build on 5, which will shift everything else down. That's fine. So that's the special, the boost build over there. So third action will be to build again. This time we can build a 5 if we want to. I don't think we want to. Is there a bird? Is there anything out here that we're planning for? I don't see a herbivore. I don't see a predator. Oh, this is a predator, but it requires 3 predators already, which is going to be really hard to pull off. But this is a predator, actually. A Carso. Huh. Yeah, so maybe we should build another 2 then. And try to get the car. Yeah, okay, let's go for that. It wasn't really what I was planning for. And I am trying to play a little bit quicker these days, because I can get stuck otherwise. Just sit here, and then it's no fun for me. It's no fun for you watching. It's no fun for me playing, because it just becomes an AP game, which I kind of hate usually with Euros. So let's place it here. Get 2 reputation. So I'm playing a little bit faster, a little bit looser. Might end up in worse. I don't know. At the same time, I usually play pretty quickly in Euros. If I allow myself to start like questioning myself all the time and go back and forth, then it usually ends up worse. So that was the third action. Now I think it's time to, let's see, we can't do that. If we do association, so this one requires us to have 2 friendships, right? Because it's a global breeding program. I think we'll do association and grab our first thing, which would be, oh wait, if we're going to do the penguin pool, so we get 2 bird things. Wait, let's rewind a little bit though. If the plan is to do a bird 2 this round, so that we get started conservation points income, then I think we need to do penguin pool, which means, let's see, let's take a look at the penguin pool as well, because we need to fit that next to water as well. I think it's no problem this early, but just to be sure, I do like to try this out. And yeah, that works perfectly. They're going to get us 10 money and so on. But we need 3 reputation before that. That's the thing. So how will we get that last reputation that we need before that? That's what I'm thinking about. Problem is, if we do association to grab like 2 reputation, then we have enough. But then we don't have enough worker for the 5. We need to do 5 as well. So that's a bit tricky. Okay, now I'm, slowing down here in my thought process. I gotta figure this out. So we can get sponsors, we can do cards, then we can do sponsors, then we can do this on 5. That's fine. But how do we manage? How do we get that? Okay, so we need reputation first anyway. So let's do this. Let's do reputation there for 2. It's a bit weird, but it also lets us upgrade a card, which is not bad. No, actually, I'm confused. Backing up again. We are already at 3. You start at 1, so we're already at 3. Yeah, so we don't need that. Okay, then everything is fine. Then we can just do cards. Because now we're aiming to, yeah, so cards first. Let's draw, we don't want to snap, no. Let's just go, and the reason to snap will be the Science Institute, I guess. No, let's go 3 here. So golden eagle, that's a big bird. And I am planning to take birds on 2, so I'm not going to worry too much about birds. I'm looking for herbivores, which this is, and predators, really. And then expert on Europe. I don't know about that. And well, especially I know that this is not going to happen. A 5-size bird is not going to happen. So let's get rid of that one. Let's keep the other 2. We'll see how we use them later on. So that was the cards action anyway. Now we have sponsors on 5. We have the reputation we need. I keep forgetting that you start on 1, so you get to 3. So this is 3. So we can do sponsors. And I mess everything up here. And then we play this penguin pool. This is a bird icon in itself, so it gives 2 appeal. And of course we should have done these in the opposite order, but it is what it is. Could we even have done that? I don't know. Okay, let's place this here. So we're going to get 10 money, which is awesome. And we're also going to get to place a card on 1. So yeah, and then we want to have 6 bird icons for a conservation point. I don't know if that's going to happen though. But okay, so now we want to... What do we place on 1? Let's see. So that was the sponsors action. And now association is on 5, which is awesome. Are we doing... I don't think... I mean, this is going to be later on. This is going to have to wait because it's a really hard one to pull off. So I don't think we're doing animals anytime soon. So let's put animals on 1. Gets build up here as well. We might do a 3rd build. I think we will. So let's do association on 5. This is cool. Doing association on 5 as our first association action in the first round. That's cool. And we have 2 bird symbols, 2 bird icons. So we can claim that. We're going to take this. So we get a conservation point right away. And then we start getting that as income. That's going to be so sweet. And that's birds on 2, which gets us 2 more, which means we can take a person or upgrade a card. Okay, this is a little bit of a tricky decision. Because I like to have a person, because then we could do like both university and friendship in the same. I would love to get these both up. And I would love to get these 3, because that's 2 conservation points over there. On the other hand, upgrading is also good. No, I'm going to take a person. I'm going to go with this route this time, because we have other ways to upgrade cards. So that was association action. So cool to claim it on round 1. Only on 2 though, but still. Okay, so now last action, it's going to be build. It's on there. We need a 5 for the elephant. We know that. So let's pay 10. Now we need to upgrade our animal card before we can do the elephants. But yeah, it's also very expensive. It's going to take a while to do them anyway. We can't go on these spots because we haven't upgraded our build cards, but we can go here, which is nice. So this is 2x tokens. I'm not going to say no to that. Okay, so that was the build. That was the first round. And we built 3 times. And we built a sponsor thing as well. So the map is crowded already after the first round. And most of all, we have the income. So let's go to the break. Move the token, move the cube there. This comes back. We have too many cards. We need to get rid of 1 card. We have the bird breeding program solo. We just need to get the Asia from there. And then we can do this. Again, getting reputation is nice. The breeding is good as well. Expert on Europe, though, I'm not sure if that's going to... I think that's the one we have to give up. Because we have no idea if it's going to be Europe. Like, this is going to be Africa. Before we build this, we also want to have the Africa friendship, because that's 6 discounts. So it only costs 30. Yeah, so let's get rid of that, because we have to hand size and all that. These will move down. And what's new here? It's okay. I'll pack as another petting zoo animal and another petting zoo animal. Okay, so now I'm thinking maybe petting zoo animal. I get rid of 1 in the starting hand, but yeah, I think 2 is not, that's pretty good. Then it is time for income, which means we get a sweet conservation point in income. I'm not used to that. We also get 19, nothing else, right? No, so 19 money. And all right, that is that. Let's start a new round. And let's see, elephant. If we're going to go for the elephant, we need to get upgrade animals, which I don't think we can right now. Well, we could maybe if we get 2 reputation. So I think we need, well, first of all, we need to do association to get the Asia, because then we could do this association and on 5. And I think that can work out, actually. We also need friendships to do the global breeding program, so are we starting with cards, maybe? I think that's good. We start with cards. And I'm not going to snap, even though those petting zoo animals look kind of interesting, but Komodo dragon. Okay, so here we go with Asia. It's weird to not have a continent as one of the goals. This is a reptile, though. And another, here's a predator, though. That's important. And a bird, which we already claimed, so we're not care. Yeah. I think this is the one we give up. These are easy to do. 2 and a 1. They have good effects. This is gain a appeal for each Asia icon in all zoos, which again is so much better in multiplayer when there's all zoos. Those cards are a little bit, you know, made for multiplayer in a sense. So that was cards action, the first one. Then we have sponsors up here, but we can't do our sponsor card yet. So before we do that, we have to do other stuff. I mean, we have a 2, so we could, if we build a 1, I think we could build both of these in the same round. In this round, and then get the elephant out next round because it's so expensive anyway. Let's do association of 3 before we do anything else, though. And let's pick up Asia from there. But it's important to do it for, like, this, the order you do things here is so important. And I have become better at doing it as I've been doing these solo playthroughs, because like now association is there, so then when we do start doing other stuff, it's gonna move up instead of waiting, doing it later. You know, we gotta do it everything in the proper order. Animals needs to move up before that, but sponsors is not gonna happen because we're not gonna get a second friendship in this round. So we need to get sponsors out of there. The question is, are we doing? Do we get 5 money or do we get an X token? Could break it 5 money. I don't know, because the thing is, this will cost. We have Asia, so it's only a 3. This could just cost 15. I don't think we need money. I think we're gonna take another X token. These are so good to have. We're gonna skip an action. I'm gonna skip sponsors. Okay, then we need to do build as well before we do anything else. So we're doing build, and we just need to build a 1. It's a little bit wasteful, but it is what it is. Still think it's worth it. And with that 1, we could grab a card. Problem is hand size, as usual. So I think we'll save the card spot. We'll just build up here to get closer to the X token up there. Right, so that was the build. And then we have animals. 2 animals. Again, hand size, we need to play cards, otherwise we're going to lose them. So, we're going to get some cards here as well, I guess. So let's do the Greater Ria. And this one, so they are 12. This is discounted because of Asia, so this is only a 4. So that's 16 in total. Let's do 21. And take a 5 back. And let's see here. We play that first. They're gonna move in. So this is a 2. That is a 1. And this lets us draw a, well, it's a bird, so it gets us 5 plus 2 because it's a bird. So we still can use the bird thing, even though we don't need birds for that reason. Let's just draw a card from the deck. So let's do that. That's primatologist for monkeys. Not really our thing right now, I think. Then this one here, he already moved in. It's a predator, which is good for the predator goal, together with the global breeding program. We'll see what we can work out. This gives us 3 here, so 1, 2, 3, and Hunter 1. Reveal the topmost card of the deck. If it's an animal card, add it to your hand, otherwise discard it. It is an animal. Mountain tapir, he's a herbivore. That's good. That is good. Okay, nice, we got that. And that was our animals action. So we have 1 more action, and that will be association, right? So association on 4 gets us a university, and I want this one for 2 reputation. So we go up there, which means we can upgrade a card. And we know we need the upgraded animal card for the elephant. Is there anything else that is important though? I mean, build would be good, but no. Let's do the animals. So that's done. Then we know we can get the elephant out next round. And then we're going to have to upgrade card because we want more reputation for our favorite zoo. All right, that was association. And I am going to upgrade association as well this time because I do want to donate in the late game. That is so important. All right, that was everything. But hand size and all that. Okay, so these two will come home. Cube will move, and we need to discard cards because we can only hold 3. I was considering the 5 hand size, but I don't think so. Primatologist, we don't need you. I do like the mountain tapir though. So the question is, and I want this one in play later on as well. So we set that up. Yeah, because this is a herbivore. It's 2 herbivores. Need more predators. Wow, this is a hard choice. I think we have to give up the tapir. Like, the tapir in itself, I mean, that's good, conservation points. And it's good that it's a herbivore. On the other hand, getting this into play, that's like adding 1 to whatever we score. So maybe I should have, I don't know. I'm not going to go into the questioning myself phase because that's just boring. So that's done. Let's get rid of these 2. That is a predator. That's a bit sad. Let's find more predators in here. Or herbivores. That would be good. That is sponsorship lions, which is good to play if, well, income if we have predators. We have 1 predator right now. And there's a lizard. All right. So income 22 plus, of course, this, which is super important. And let's see, let's take 22 because this is interesting. Now this I kind of planned in my mind when I set up the game and I saw what bonus tiles were out here. My thinking was that I would grab the 3x tokens from up there, but we have 3x tokens already, so we can only hold 5. And this is not a bad idea. This is, you know, saving us an action. So by taking that and taking Africa here, now we get to upgrade a card all of a sudden. And then the question is, what do we upgrade? And now we can do the breeding program. We can get that out. I don't think, yeah, I think we have enough money for the elephant actually. Okay. We could even do the bird breeding program. I think, well, association sounds tempting. Problem is we're not going to have enough money to donate anyway in this round. And we are going to get, the good thing with the upgrading association though is we could possibly do multiple things. But we need cards, no, we need cards upgraded. We also need to draw more cards. So this is good to have this upgraded. And we need it so we can go for the reputation. So that's the upgrade from there. And that was in the income, which is so, this is so OP to have income of conservation points. But okay, and getting that early as well. That was everything, right? So let's get into the playing. And I think I sort of know what I want to do. I want to do sponsors. Because now we can play this because we have 2 friendships. So we put 2 cubes on here and then we can use those for base conservation projects. All right, that's a good first move there. Then we should, let's see, association needs to move up to, I want to do association like twice if possible. Like once on 5 for the bird breeding program and once on 3 maybe. Oh no, we need association upgrade to go up here as well, yeah. So once on 4 would be good here to upgrade association card. We have some X tokens. We are going to do the elephant. So do we just do the elephant? I think so, maybe. Because this is upgraded, so we can build the elephant or, you know, put him in the zoo. We have the discount from Africa, so he only costs us 30. Well, only, but still. He is super good. And there's another reason that I want to get him into play as soon as possible, because when we get to another final scoring card that we get to keep. So it's good to get that and know what we're doing. So that is him moving in here in the 5. And getting us a reputation. 10 appeal isn't bad either. That is up to 48. And now we get to draw 2 final scoring cards. We're just going to draw from the ones that we haven't used. I mean, maybe we should draw from these. I don't know. We're just going to draw from 2 from here. And Architectural Zoo, this is if we connect water, we connect rock border or conservation. This is a hard one. It's very hard to get that many conservation projects, at least in solo. I think Architectural Zoo is like guaranteed a few conservation points because we're gonna get all the water and rocks connected. It's almost done already. I think this is the one we just go for here. And this is one we get to keep, so it's not part of those 2. This is one we have extra from the elephant. We gotta keep those separate as well. So that was the elephant. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Well, actually we could... Yeah, if we had room and everything, we could have even built from out there, but okay. So now association is on 3. We need it on 4, but we could boost it. Or maybe we should just do a build in between though. I think so. We do a build in between. And then we have 2 more actions, then we do it. Wait, can we do it twice then? Because that's the problem. It's gonna... No, we can't do it twice then. So the first time we will get... We're gonna get some reputation. But I definitely want to get this. Yeah, so that's gonna be sweet. So if we do a build first, then we could get an X token. Problem is we don't really know what size we need. I mean, it's a petting zoo, I guess. We could do a petting zoo. No, yeah, we can. So petting zoo is a 3. Oh, we don't have the money. I haven't thought about this. This is what happens when my brain starts to overfunction. We don't have money, so let's forget about build. Let's just do association then. No, let's do cards. Let's do cards. We're doing cards. 4 cards. We can take from within reputation range. So we can take... Oh, we should have had 1 more reputation before we do this. Because then we could have taken both the petting zoo animals and know that we have them in hand. On the other hand, we can build them from out there as well, I guess. But they cost extra money then. I don't know. Like, these are going to slide down. These 2 will go away. These 2 will be down here in the next round. If by then we build it, well, then we will have money. We can build a petting zoo. We can build both of them from out there. So we don't need to grab them. So instead, let's grab something else. Let's go for... Let's look for predators, right? So let's go for 4, because that one is too hard to do. We need 3 predators to even get it done. So let's go for 4 cards randomly. And it's predators and herbivores that we're really looking for. There's a herbivore. And he can flock as well with another herbivore. Red deer. I don't think I've seen this before. It's like a Swedish animal almost. Guided school tours. That's good. That's good effects. And another herbivore. Here we go. So these 2 can be living together. Because if we get a 4 for this, then he can flock in there. So with these 2, we only need to build a 4. Federal grants, that's an income. Just straight up income. Wow, all of these are good. I definitely want the 2 herbivores though. Because we can just build a 4 and put both of them in there. This has pouch as well though. Oh, we need to discard a card. And we're not discarding the bird breeding program because that's the plan. So it's basically between these 2. I mean, this sounds good income-wise, but at the same time, 3 money at the later stages of the game doesn't really matter that much. So let's get rid of federal grants, even though it sounded good. All right, so that's done. Now we have 4 cards as well. This is gonna be, it could be an issue. Okay, that was the cards action. So we could get, we have 2 more actions in this round. We have to do association. Well, we're going to do association on 5, and then we're going to have this out of our hand anyway. So that's fine. Then we could do sponsors probably as well. Yeah, I think that's a plan. And then we'll have build up here for the next round. Maybe we can upgrade it next round then. So we can get more utilization from it at the 5th spot. That would be good, because there's so many good bonuses I would like to get out here. And also connect water and mountain, all that for whatever that was. For the architecture zoo. Okay, let's spend 1x token. So we boost this to 5. So we're doing that on 5. Putting a guy over there. We're doing this bird breeding program. You can put the card here. And the cube. So let's see. We will get another person from there. And the last person could be from here. So I don't think we need to take a person. It's still kind of early. We could go for an income of cards or placing a 2. Because then we don't need to spend as much time building. We could grab 3x tokens. Not bad either. But we're not really... I don't think... Like, we only have 1 herbivore and 1 predator. So we're not really close to doing any of these space conservation projects anyway. I think it's a bit... Yeah, it's a bit strange. We usually don't do this. But I'm going to go for this so we can build a 2. Because there's so many good bonuses to be had. And these will let us get cards as well. So rather do that instead of the 1. And also we need to connect stuff for the... If we can get all the border spaces covered, that's also a conservation point. If we can cover the whole map, another conservation point. So this goes on here, which gets us 2 reputation, which gets us another person, right? And then 2 conservation points, setting us up nicely there. Yeah, so that was association on 5. And we still have 1 more action in this round. So I was thinking sponsor, because we don't have the money to build or to get any animals out anyway. So we could do this, which would get us another conservation point. Oh, we get to build a 2 right away, by the way. Almost forgot. We get to build that right away. So then we could do that to grab a card. Now, we already decided we're going to do the 2 petting zoo animals, but we'll do them from out there. So I think we'll just grab X token up here. That also connects that little water, which is important for our endgame goal. So that was from our cube placement that got us that income, right? Then we're doing sponsors. Let's build this, or do this. And this is guided school tours. We will get 1 conservation point if we have 5 different animal category icons. We have 3 already. It's not impossible to get, well, these are herbivores. I don't know if we're going to get that. It gets us 1 appeal right away, and it gets us this right away. And we're going to take this one, which is a free 3, because that is pointless with the doubler, sadly, because the end of the round and all that. And are we going for money or a card? I think we'll go for a card here. And then we can... So many combo wombo stuff going on with it. This map makes it easier, right? And we're finding these as well, so we can do the conservation points in which, like in Sponsor's turn. So card-wise, we already have a plan for the petting zoo animals. I think we're just going to draw 1 randomly. Medical breakthrough, that's hard to play. It's a good one, though. This is, again, income to gain conservation points. Imagine getting this out early as well. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. 4, we only have 1. Yeah, it's going to be hard to do that. But okay, that was sponsors. And the round is over. So you move the cube. And normally you would have this board later, you know, so you have room for the cards up here, but I'm just saving space here for us. So this will come home. It's great that we already have 3 out of the 4. We have a plan for the 4th as well. So these 2 go away. Now this is petting zoo around here. I think that's spokesperson. When we play research, we gain a reputation. That could be a nice thing as well. And another petting zoo animal. Oh, okay. I like that. We could maybe max out the petting zoo this time. That would be cool. Never done that. All right. So income. It's 25. I don't think we have any other money generators really. But 25 is okay. We have some plans for somewhat expensive animals here. We'll see how that works out. So 25, and we get a conservation point, and we get to place a 2 in our income, which is also cool. And you know what? Let's get some money, more money now. So let's get this 5 here. So we have 32, and you know, these will cost us a bit. Maybe we can get some discount, we'll see. All right, that was the break, right? Yeah, everything's done with the break. Now we need to build a petting zoo, and then we can do animals, play both of the petting zoo animals. So that is 14, 15, 17. That's the plan. So let's do build. And yeah, 6 money. There's not much to consider here. I'm just going to stick to my plan that I made. And I'm going to grab 2. We have cards upgrade, yeah. So we're going to grab 2 reputation right there, because that gets us a card draw. So it has to be within reputation range. I'm thinking we could do spokesperson. But no, we're not going to play that many research icons. Let's draw a random. And Indian Rock Python is a bad fit for this setup here. Okay. So that was the build of the petting zoo. Then we're doing the planned animals. This gets us a reputation, which gets us 1 conservation point. Now we have to get rid of one of these. It's going to be easy. We just get rid of the water, the aquatic park. Really like that favorite zoo. This is gonna be maxed out. All right, 2 animals. We're building these 2, and 14, 16, 17, and we have room for them. I like building these, like if you have a aviary or a reptile house or a petting zoo, that is like, you don't need to think too much about the spaces. You just, yeah, there we go. And these are very easy. This is the first one gives us 3, second one gives us 6. So it's a 9 in total. And it's time to move the camera. I always like this moment of the playthrough because that means we are doing pretty good. So 9, that is 58. 2 petting zoo animals with the animal action. We have 2 more actions in this round. One is going to be association, maybe both. Because we need to pick up we should refill. We need to pick up a university so we can upgrade the association card. That is important. Snowy owl and a chameleon. We could do the snowy owl actually. We have 2 bird icons. I don't know. I mean, we're also planning to do these 2 herbivores. That's important as well. So we need to build a 4 for these, by the way. Almost forgot about that. That's the plan, to build a 4 and then put both of these in there. It's a bunch of appeal, and that's getting us to a total of 3 herbivore icons. Adding one of these, that would be 4. We could claim herbivores for 4 in like the last round. I think that's a good plan. So right now though, last 2 actions. We'd love to build a 4, but yeah, it needs to be on 4 then. Association on 4, so we could get a university, which is the plan, right? I think we'll do that. We'll do association to go for university, and I think at this stage, I think this is the best one. The one with 2. The other one is this with 2 research icons. That would have been good if we have gotten the spokesperson out first. But yeah, hand size and 1 reputation. Reputation gets us an X token as well. Never bad. So we're up to, what is it, 4? And this lets us flip a card. So we're going to flip association. And the way I understand it and the rules and everything is, now we've done the association action. Now we can do the donation. So let's pay 7. Maybe I'm cheating with that. Nobody complained though in the comments. I've been doing that the whole solo playthrough series, that I've upgraded and then in the same action used the donation. But you know, so that's 7. That gets us 1 conservation point. And that was the association action on 4. We have 1 more action, and I think it's might be association again, because now we can get in there and get another guy and all that. Because we don't have money to build, or we can't put the animals out. We can't do this card for sponsors. We could get more cards, but I don't know. I would like the third. Of course, I like the third. But we can build this from straight out here. It's going to be sliding down. It's going to be here. We can build that from out there. Just put it into the petting zoo because that's 9 appeal on the third one. So I think we're doing association again. This time we need to get it to 3. So we're paying 2 X tokens. And we can send someone here. And continent. Well, we could, I mean, if we get Europe or Australia, that is discounts there. Let's get Australia. That gets us our last assistant, which gets us 2. It's so good. Look at this. So easy to get conservation points with this setup. And you know, I had some people commenting on Facebook or on the videos and so on, and they're like saying that they started playing on the A map, and then they went straight to to up the difficulty level. What they do is they go down to starting on 10 or on 0. I don't think that's the way to go. I think you should, if you can win on the A map, then you should still go on 20, but move on to the 0 map. If you can win on the 0 map, go over to the named maps because they are found with special abilities. Then if you can win on that, which is really hard, that's the big step, right? Then you can go down to like 10 and so on. I think that's, well, I guess you can do it any way you want, but for me, that has been how high I have progressed in the game. Okay, so yeah, move the cube. These come home. We have enough hand size, no worry, because we have 5 now. So remove those. And let's remember to build that petting zoo animal because that's important. And that's a greater flamingo and a bald eagle. A lot of birds here. And yeah, income wise, 27, nothing else on money, but yeah, I think money might be a little bit tight this round. Because if we're gonna build those 2, that's, yeah, I don't know. Let's see how we work it out. And of course, conservation point and a 2 build in income, which I think maybe a card then. If we build here, now if we build here, we have connected everything. So that's done for that one. But then we also want to do border spaces and all that. And we want a 4 in here. So that's a 2, gets us a card. I'm gonna draw it randomly. It's Gorilla Field Research, which is 2 reputation. If we get another university, we could have 3 research and a conservation point. This is really good. Yeah, I like that. All right, new round, 3 actions. Now I'm starting to doubt this strategy here. Because to do this, we would need to build a 4. That would cost us 8. Then we would have like 26 left, and we need 32 for these 2. So we have to build them like in the last round. I mean, pouch would be good. We have cards we can put in the pouch thing. Maybe it is a good idea anyway. So maybe this round, aim to build a 4 and build that one. We have a 3 for the red deer, so we don't need them to flock really. So we could just build a, what is that? That's 12 plus 9, that's 21. I mean, that could work. But to build 2 animals at the same time, the animals need to move up 1 space. And to do the build that I want to do, this needs to move up. So, not really doing sponsors. I mean, I have 3 actions. If we do build, animals, and association, I think that's the plan. But then in the last round, we would have to do sponsors and animals again, I think. Then we're not doing any more association. Association is good because you can donate as well. So maybe we're never doing Gorilla Field Research anyway. Wow, this is hard. I want to do too many things at once, as usual in the game. But okay, so if we have 2 X tokens, are we not claiming anything else? I mean, we should, right? But no, it hasn't really worked out as I planned with all the herbivores and all that. We have 1 herbivore, we have 1 predator. We could claim them on 2. Because then we could get X tokens from here, I guess. Like, or at least 1 of them. But then we need association of 5. So I don't know how that's going to work out. Because we also need, I think it's, you know, doing that is like, oh, you get 2 conservation points. But if we just get association to 4, we can get 2 conservation points here and there. So I think that's like actually better. in that case, let's go for... Do we have time for the build? That's the main question. Do we have time to build that for, or we're just going to skip that? So it would be build, then animals is here. We can do 2 animals. We can do that one and the deer. That's a second action. Third action, by then association would be on 3. So we could do association on 4. I think that's a good plan. So let's do build. We need to boost it though, sadly. We need to boost it once. So that means it's a 4 and we can pay 8 for the 4. I'm not sure if this is going to work out. I'm going to try to do this. Nothing else, we're covering up spaces here, which means we might be able to cover the border spaces before the end of the game. Because we're only going to get 1 more 2. It's probably not going to happen. Okay, let's build this 4. This is the part of my strategy right now that I don't know if I'm really should be getting into this, but I am. Then we're doing 2 animals. So this will cost us 9, and that is 12. So that's 21 in total. It's exactly what we have. And we have room for them. So it's, okay, this is fiddly, but it's the 3. We're not really using the flock thing, but, and then this is moving in there in the petting zoo. So the petting zoo bird gives us 9 appeal, and this is 5, so we get 14 in total. That's nice. The 14, that is 62, that's 72. Look at that. This has no special thing though, but it's an herbivore, so now we have 2 herbivores. Maybe we can get the 4th one and then claim. I don't know if that's going to work out. We'll see. But okay, that was animals. 2 animals. That was still a good move, no matter what. We got a lot of appeal from that. And I mean, 14 appeal in 1 for that kind of money. That was a good deal. Need to farm animals. Not going to happen. Okay, so last action here has to be association on 3, but we need to boost it to 4. Or do we? We could get that instead. Well, if we're going to have a chance to do guerrilla field research, we need to get the university, I guess. But we don't have enough actions. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't think we have enough actions, but we're gonna go for this. So on 4, get the last university. That is getting us 2 more. People almost made it already, without, you know, before the end of the game. But again, I am playing on kind of easy mode now because I'm playing on map 0. So I don't know. All right, then this moves over here. We're not donating as much as we should either. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's. This comes back. We have enough cards, are no problem. I don't think this matters too much unless we pull out something amazing here in the 2 cards. That's a bird, nothing special, and a grizzly bear, which would have been nice for the predator thing, but all right. Income wise, we get 1 conservation point. We get a 2, which we'll put here so we can pick up a card. It's also on the border. We could technically cover the whole map if we really went for it. No, but we haven't upgraded build, that's the thing. And that's the thing there. So anyway, card. I don't see, yeah, let's just draw 1 randomly. And Taipan, nothing special really. Well, I guess it would give us 2 X tokens. And it's fairly cheap. It's only costing us 7. All right. Income wise, that is 30 money. And we're not doing kiosks anymore, really. Stop doing that. I feel like in solo, it's not worth it, really. Unless you upgrade build and you have like 1 slot over that you don't know what to do with. I guess you can do a kiosk, but I'd rather do a pavilion then, I guess. Okay. New round. 2 more actions. Plan is to get some more animals out. That's what we've been building up for. But we have 30 money. We could just build these 2 then, because we have requirements for this. So yeah, if we build these two, that is 27. So we can do it. And then we have 3 herbivores. We could claim herbivores, but we don't have the X tokens for it. That's the thing. We can't get the association up to 5 anyway. If we could get the association up to 3, it would be amazing for the 2 more conservation points there. But I don't see that happening either. Huh. Oh, we get 2 X tokens from this. Okay, so then it can work out. But then we're skipping this one, I guess. But that's fine. Okay, so first action is animals. Oh no! We needed on 3 to do 2 animals. Oh no. Is that where it fails? I think that's the fail here. It's not like we can play this first and get the X tokens and then boost it. So then what is best? So the pouch thing here would get us to place 2 cards, which we can. So that would be 4 more plus 7. So this would be 11 appeal. We built the 4 for this guy. Anyway, this one gets us just 5 appeal. So that's 6 appeal in difference. But it does give us 2 X tokens, which means we can do association and grab another continent to get 2 more here, which is 2. So that's worth more. Yeah, because if we build this one, then association will be on 2 and we won't have any X tokens. Oh, this is weird here in the end game. This is not what I planned for. At all. But it is what it is. Or we just go for this instead then. That gets us 2 conservation points in total because it's 2 rep. So if we would do like sponsors and animals. Ooh, okay. That's the way to go. Sponsors on 4, because this would push animals up so we can build both the animals. Then we can't do association, sadly. But association would get us, let's see, it would on a 3 it would get us the 2 from there, but then we can also donate. So it gets us 3 conservation points in total. If we go for this one, that gets us 2 plus 11 appeal. Yeah, I think this is the best one to do. So we're doing sponsors. We're doing this one. Guerrilla field research. And again, this as well. It's important for, well, we can't get to 15. We're already at 12. So the difference there doesn't change. Wow, there's so much to consider here. So much min-maxing. But let's just go with this. So 1 conservation, well 2, because we get 2 here. We get a card as well. I don't think that card matters at all. Let's just look at 1. Migration recording. When you support release to the wild and so on. Okay. Whew, okay. That's done. We got everything from that. Let's move that. Now we can do animals. We should maybe not have used all those X tokens earlier. I don't know. Now we can do animals. We can build 2 animals. We have enough for this. So this will move into a 4. That will move into a 2 next to mountain, which we happen to have. We have so many 2s because of that income. They both get discounted from Australia, so they cost 27. Right, and then when we play this one, well, now the X tokens doesn't matter. I don't know. We'll play this one, we get the 2 X tokens that we sadly, if we had 1 more action, that would have been amazing. We could have done association of, yeah. And that's 5 appeal. So that is, it's confusing that they are past each other. I'm not used to that in mid game or during the game. And then this is the pouch thing. So we can take 2 cards. You're supposed to put them under. I'm just going to discard them. It doesn't matter. So that's 2 cards. And that means this is 11 in total. So that is 78, 89. This is the highest appeal I ever had in this game. Multiplayer and solo. Wow. Feels like I'm doing easy mode here because of this map and everything. I mean, how many incomes do you have in the game? So you have, what is it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 appeals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still would have made it even if we didn't get that income of conservation points, I guess. Huh. It's so weird. Like, we didn't really go into these at all. Normally I always go for base conservation points, but I didn't really do that this time. But then again, we got like 2 here, 2 there. So yeah, that's crazy as well. That was the game. That was the game. Let's do the end game stuff. So architectural zoo, we are very close to covering the whole thing and doing all the borders. Didn't get that though, which is a bit weird. But we got the other stuff. We got all the water and all the rock spaces. So that's 2 at least. It's cool to have an extra one of those. We didn't get to 15. That's also annoying. We're at 14, but that's 3 more. I'm not that depressed anyway, because this is like the best score I ever had in this game. So yeah, I'm not going to complain. Did we have anything here? We didn't even use these, which is crazy. We didn't support 5 projects, of course. This was really cool with the whole petting zoo thing. We don't have 5 different animal category icons, right? Well, we have 1 herbivore, petting zoo, predator, bird, and reptile, actually. Wow, I didn't think about that even. We got a reptile there. Okay, so we do have that. Wait, let me show you on the camera as well. Sorry, I'm forgetting stuff. So we're all the way over here. That's the one from this card. Nice. And is there anything else? We don't have 6 bird icons, no. And we didn't have 5 conservation projects supported. So yeah, that's the end game, right? That is the, okay, there's going to be some counting. So this is what is it? Oh, 89 minus 49. That's plus 40. That's insane. Draco, what is this? Did I do something wrong? It feels like it can't be this good. So that's 40 plus, and we had 21 from previous. So that is ending us on 61, which I think is the high score I will ever see in this game. I think so, in solo. 61 plus. I mean, this playthrough was insane. But again, map 0, it wasn't just the income of conservation points. I mean, the map itself gave us reputation, gave us 4 reputation in total. It gave us money, it lets us draw cards, everything. I mean, conservation points from universities and from getting all the people. It was just a lot of things that made it easier with this map. So I suppose if I played this map again, I would score high again, sort of. I think it's really the map that determines that more than anything else. I mean, I could imagine playing this map on and starting on 10. Let's see how that goes. That could be interesting. Maybe that's something I'll do in the future. If you want to see more solo playthroughs, let me know in the comment section. And let me know what you thought about this series. I hope you had a good time watching it. I sure had a good time playing it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye.